Hi, everyone. Today, I would love to ask you about your mindset. What do you think every day? Do you pay attention to it? If you were to contemplate for a moment and just think about what is on your mind every day, because whatever is on your mind, that is what creates your life. And in the past, when I was very sort of unconscious about my thoughts, I remember that I would stress over something, and then my way would be to think about it and think again and overthink, and then eventually sort of get to do things because I was getting so stressed. So I started to do something, and then I would create stuff, and it worked, and it didn't sometimes, but it worked many times because, for example, I had a client presentation was important, and I sort of, it was hanging over my head, and I was thinking about it and thinking about it, and finally I would just go and do it, right? And it was like I had this resistance band because the fear was there that I had to perform very well, that I had to be sort of presenting in a right way. So I did it, right? So my thoughts were kind of going around it, stressing me out, right? And then I did it from like pushing energy, sort of stressing energy. So that was, for example, my way of doing things in the past. An example. So I would love to encourage you to think about it. What are your mental processes? What starts like the thought, and how does it evolve? And then what happens in the real life? Because if you can be aware of it, then you can change it. If you can be aware of your own pattern of how you think and how you create your life, because action is when you start to create your life, right? Like it goes from the thoughts to the words to actions. Actually, sorry, thoughts, words, feelings, and actions, right? And we do it very automatically, right? So I would love to encourage you to really think about what it is and how do you actually do it. And why is it important? It's important because, and I shared it before, we think between 60,000 to 70,000 thoughts per day, and they do create our life. It's our thoughts, right? Our thoughts, and we get to create our life. But those thoughts are 90 to 95% unconscious. We don't even know we think them. We sometimes get caught in them, and then we go like, oh wow, I've been thinking about it all day long, but I don't even like know the specific thoughts. I just know I've been thinking about it, I've been stressing about it, right? And then about 80% of daily thoughts are negative, automatic negative thoughts. So think about it for a moment. If you think that you're immune to that, you are probably wrong, because humans, we are all thinking that. Unless you start really going deeper and thinking about it more, thinking about what do you think and getting in charge of your mind, these thoughts are automatic and you're not immune to that. And if you think you are lying to yourself in a way. And I would love for you to see the truth, because truth is very powerful. It's the most powerful vibration. You know when it's true. So think about it. How much power are you giving to your automatic subconscious thoughts? And the system that was created when you were a child, and people were giving you their own thoughts and opinions, and they sunk in, and now they're in your body, and they are acting automatically for you. Just think about it for a moment. Why am I stressing this so much? It's because I meet over and over very intelligent people who are not aware of it, and they claim that they know it. I constantly hear people say, oh, I know it, I've already done it. And I used to be the same way. I used to think, you know what, I've already done the values work, I've already done it. And guess what? It changes all the freaking time. As you grow, things change. Your consciousness level changes, and your reality changes. And again, you need to be doing the work. It's never ending work. It's like when you go to the gym and you put some muscles on your body, it's not enough to do it once, right? It's not enough to do it twice. Even if you get ripped one summer because there is beach time, guess what? If you don't continue doing the work with your body, it will go back to fluff. And you may continue eating badly as well. Or even if you eat well, but you don't, do the muscle work, you won't have the muscles, right? So the same is for our mind. Our brain is incredible, and our mind is incredible device, but we can be run by our mind. Tony Robbins says, when you're in your head, you're dead. And it's true. If you're in your head overthinking things and you don't have connection to your heart and you don't feel, what do you really want to do? You don't feel your intuition. You don't allow yourself to follow that, feeling. You don't trust maybe your feeling because you may be saying it's just emotions. I don't trust my emotions. Emotions and feelings are sort of different, right? Or intuition is different. Gut feeling is different than just emotion, right? So just think about it. What if you could gain control of your thoughts and emotions, if only a little bit? I'm not promising that, working with me, within 90-minute masterclass, I'll change your life and you will forever be great. I do promise you that you will elevate your consciousness during this masterclass because it is a powerful masterclass and it's value packed. And hey, I've mentioned the masterclass. So the masterclass called Saboteurs, Tame Yours, is coming up tomorrow, Wednesday, and it will be very powerful. And I know it's maybe short notice for some of you. So if you cannot join live, do not worry. You can get your ticket and you will get the recording and you can watch it and you can rewatch it. As a matter of fact, I would strongly recommend to rewatch it and take notes and really contemplate. Don't just watch it when you go on for a run or when you're driving. Don't do it. Watch it when you can take notes, when you can really focus on it. Because guess what? Your saboteurs do not want you to learn about your saboteurs because they want to be hidden. They want to be powerful, okay? So this is what my invitation to you is today. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you tomorrow.